today's episode, I also have a guest. We'll be having more guests. You guys are not just going to be hearing my voice. I'm going to be bringing more interesting people to the platform. And today I have another guest with me. His name is Olabamiji Jowosimi. Banji is an economist, he's a businessman, and he's a political observer. Hi, Banji.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Thank you for joining us on Lola's Voice.
The pleasure is mine.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Anytime, any day. So I read a couple of your article. I watched some of your videos where you were passionately talking about I don't know if you were upset about people thinking that their vote don't count. You know, Nigeria is working towards another election in the next, is it few months or next year, 2023, like February 2023. Okay, this February, so like a year time, and you know, people are getting their PVC prepared for the elections. We've been seeing different aspirants, and the people are still not, you know, the ginger is not there. They've tried so many things, and I think they are tired. And at this point, I think they have every right to be tired. But I read your article, I watched your video, you were saying some things that I find quite interesting. So what do you think?
Yeah, I think people are not interested in participating in an election because they feel.
Because of what?
Because they feel their votes don't count.
Yes.
You see, when people throw these assertions around, especially in our tribe, you know, we must first of all investigate the roots of such information. Is it, you know, look at the background. Is it rooted in knowledge or myth? You understand? You know, it is in this same country we felt at some point that there was actually a match between India and Nigeria, and it was 99.0. Yeah, I agree with that impression. I agree with that story. It formed part of my upbringing. Think, India, I'm not 191.
I heard that gist.
And for those who attended boarding house, especially for females, you remember the story of Miss Kong.
I do.
Every female boarder thought that myth was real and went on with it. You know, it almost became a fact. When people say their votes don't count, we have to now go into our history, our electioneering processes, and see if truly that idea or that notion is rooted in knowledge. Let's start from 1993, for example, which is, you know,
okay, I was born 1992, so I don't know. Okay, let's go.
You know, it was a very popular. It applies perfectly to this context. Okay. Because remember that every participant in an election wants to win an election.
True.
Nobody will know, you know, there's two participants who will say, okay, I will allow you read, but I will contest. Everybody wants to whatever effort they have to contest. And people must also bear in mind that nowhere in the world where elections are 100% fair and fair. You recall that even in the US, the Russians were accused of hacking.
True.
Even this past election that brought Biden in, Trump accused and, you know, questioned the integrity of that election. So you cannot find 100% fair and fair election anywhere. But I'm using 1993 election because it was adjudged, even by international observers, to be the freest and fairest we have ever conducted. Now, bear in mind that election was conducted by military government, the government of General Prime Minister.
Okay.
And judging from
history time.
And judging from the eventual outcome of that election, the annulment, we could as well conclude that if Babangida never wanted MQ to win,
even though he
conducted what was adjudged as the fairest and fairest, from the annulment, we can as well assume that he never wanted MQ to win. That can be the assumption.
Okay.
Because after all, why did you annul?
True.
But the election where an MQ Abiola was contested against the northern Bashar Tofa of blessed memory now, I think it passed that recently. Bashar Tofa hails from Kano State. And MQ won even in Kano by 52%. You know, the turnout then was about 14 point something million Nigerians turned out for the election. The population then was 102 million thereabouts, plus or minus. So it was it was highly participated. And then everybody, even Tofa, knew that no, this election was fair. MKO won in 19 states. You know, and okay, MKO won in 19 states, and he got the highest votes in Lagos, where he resides. You understand?
Okay, that's interesting.
In an election conducted by an illegal and unconstitutional government, because the military government is unconstitutional,
Okay.
and by an umpire that never wanted the winner to be,
Still.
yet rigging was not possible in the manner that people expect or people assume rigging. You know, people actually assume officers sit somewhere there and they write the votes and announce whatever they like.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing it home to recent times.
Okay.
In 2015, when Jonathan went against Buhari, and judging from the fact that the generality of the people, Nigerian people, were tired and fed up about the insecurity issues and the seeming corruption that enveloped the Jonathan government. The machinery of rigging is more evident with an incumbent president. It's just common sense. They have the armed forces, they have the police, they have they have even the high neck.
They have everything.
You know, the president appoints the election.
True.
So they have all machinery to rig at their beck and call.
True.
But we saw how the election went. Jonathan wouldn't have sat and said, okay, if Buhari wants to regulate him, and bear in mind that prior to the elections, this was a Buhari that was contested 3 times prior. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And each time except one, he had always been bringing along with him 12 million block votes.
True. Consistently.
You know, consistently. Bar one, when he contested against Yarabo, he got 6 million in the election. And that was because Northern, same region, same state. They are both on casino. So he came along with 12 million votes, and with his alliance with the Southwest through Ashwaji, he got the Southwest, he got majority of the Southwest. It was logical. Every good political observer expected that outcome. It would have been easy for an incumbent to rig. So if an incumbent cannot write results like we assume that they already know the winner, an incumbent will not rig himself.
Sure.
No. Prior to them, even when Buhari went against Obasanjo in 2003, Buhari was a fellow who would start a party 6 months to election and still get the 12 million votes. That party was for me, does not have money, does not have the resources to rig.
So just
yet against a
consistent people
consistent. And against the PDP that was at that time, Nigeria was almost a one-party state.
True.
So for a PDP that had almost 27, 28 of the states of the federation at their beck and call, but a Buhari will still get 12 million votes, basically from Northwest and Northeast. You get the point?
Sure.
So the notion that people write results and they announce they can predict or they can preempt or occupants of offices or winners of election have already been prejudged. It is exaggerated. Now, this is not to say they don't rig. They do. But just like one of my articles, which you may have seen, I asserted that you can only rig when you are popular.
You can only rig when you're popular.
You can only rig onto the point of winning an election when you are already popular.
How does that?
Yeah.
A lot of politicians are popular.
I'll give you an instance.
Okay.
They just concluded Anambra election.
Okay.
So Ludo went against PDP against APC. You understand?
So Ludo was in which party? Oh, Abga.
So Ludo was Abga, right? Boss. So Ludo was Abga. So Ludo was Abga. And he went against the PDP.
PDP was the incumbent?
No. The incumbent is Obiano. He's also Abga. But the incumbent at the federal level is APC.
Okay.
And APC also fielded the candidates. And so Ludo, just like Trump, seen as a technocrat. The people of that state thought, okay, maybe they are fed up with a regular politician. Now, there's no mercenary, and outsider like Soludo, who is not your regular politician, can muster that can win an election. But we know, even those of us that do not reside in Anambra, that are not Anambrans, already know from the voice on the street and the noise on social media that, okay, most likely the people favors the Soludo. And it came to be against the regular major political parties.
The bigger boys.
The bigger boys. And also happened in Ekiti, for example, when Fayoshe went against Fayemi, the second attempt of Fayemi. The governments at the center was APC.
Okay.
The government even at that state was APC because of Fayemi.
Okay, yeah.
So Fayemi couldn't have sat down and said, okay, read me out of the election.
Sure.
No. The election was won by popularity because people thought at that time, from what I got from Ekiti indigenous that time, Fayemi was too scholarly, so to speak, and they thought it was plutocratic, or should I say aristocratic, facing more of the rich.
Okay.
That's why Fayoshe came with that street credibility, stomach infrastructure, eating on the streets, and they fell in love with that charisma.
Okay.
And won.
And I think another such happened in Oyo State 2019. Sheyi Makinde, PDP guy.
Look at Sheyi Makinde, for example.
And APC was the incumbent.
APC was incumbent at all levels, both federal and states. Ajimobi was even trying to go to the Senate. He lost that. He lost his personal bid. He lost the state because people thought they needed a fresh face. People thought they needed a fresh face, they needed a breath of fresh air. That was also happened with Buhari in 2015. Saying enough of PDP 16 years. PDP bragged of ruling for 60 years. And people thought it's like there's already a sort of monotony. People were already tired of that style. PDP also got used to presidency so much that they were no longer challenged.
They were reluctant.
Yeah, they were relaxed, so to speak.
Okay.
So you see, in summary, I think it's a myth that we have flown with, and we have developed so much to become a fact. You understand? Rigging is possible, but if it were so convenient, like we parade it, then everybody can argue.
And I also think that if votes don't really count, the politicians that do the vocal say the style of politics.
You understand?
That give
Like
5,000,
I always say
10,000 at every polling booth.
Nobody pays for something that has no value.
Sure.
If they are offering to pay for your votes, they are trying to spend money to pay for, 1,000 across the votes a contestant is looking for. It's a lot. It amounts to multiple millions.
Sure.
If a contestant is looking for 1 million votes to win that election, 1,000 times 1 million, it's not convenient. You understand the point? So for them to offer value, I offer cash for that PVC for your votes, it means it actually counts. So people should consider themselves being played, them playing themselves when you come. Because rigging is made convenient when there is a lacuna, when there is a space between the registered voters and between registered voters and those that actually came to vote.
That's true. Because
So
a lot
they
of
will
people
maximize on that space.
That's true. Because they will have figures that
I'm telling you, so if 10 people registered in the polling unit, for example, and 8 comes out to vote, you have reduced any chance of rigging by 80%.
Sure.
But when 10 registers, 2 comes out. That space you see is where you see people use underage voters, where they use, you have created a gap which will be marked, which will be utilized by politicians. So we are the ones making rigging
possible. We are the one making rigging possible. I'm going to hold on to that, and hopefully we turn out massively in 2023 to come out to vote. But however, there are people that are tired, like they are tired. We've tried PDP for 16 years. We've tried APC for 8 years, and to be honest, there's still nothing to write home about. Like we can't really boast of anything they've done. And when people are saying they're tired, they don't know what to do or how to go about this thing. Like I don't know, what can you say to those people? Because if they are tired and they really can't, they really be like, oh, that's it, they go. Kilometer share, like you get what I'm saying. There are some people that feel that way, and I think their feelings are valid.
You see, I think building is very difficult. You understand? Our democracy, since 1999, maybe some will think it should be more mature than this, but it's still growing. Some of the countries we compare ourselves with have tried democracy for 200 years, 50 years, 300 years. You understand? Now, when people get tired because they do not seem to see the dividend of democracy, some of this anger or this fatigue, they are misplaced. Because there are some who will blame the president for things that should blame the government. There are some who will blame governments for things that actually concern their lawmakers. Some do not know the names of their House of Representative members. They don't know the names of their senators. And those people collect they receive funds that should be used in developing their constituency. If it's a democracy, it cannot be, although I understand that our democracy is not properly structured, which is the argument of some people. However, even the way it is. For example, you see, as some of us criticize Lagos, it still appears to be one of the only few states that you can even say, okay, it's working. Imagine we have 10 Lagos in Nigeria. All their politicians, their representatives, their elective officers or elected officers accountable appropriately. Appropriately. You will say where a road will be state road, there's been respect the president for it. Perhaps if the federal government also properly listens to the yearnings of the people to ensure that the structure is place and rid itself of the body of these things on the exclusive list and shared some of these responsibilities. Perhaps it will also take less of them. But in other countries, you rarely see residents of Chicago blame the presidents of the country over things that really concern us, specific to the states. You just came up. You would know.
There's no perfect system policy anyway. So.
Exactly. So those that are tired, they have every right to be tired. Some of the things being done by the government are things that should have been done maybe in the 60s or 70s. Some of these infrastructures were those done during the Western region by some of these things in the Southeast. We have outgrown our facilities, so to speak.
Thank you, Banji. Thank you for coming on the show. I think we've learned a lot. Thank you for the history. We started talking from 1993. I was born in 1992, so I don't really know much about what you're talking about. And I hope people have learned one or two things from the topic, and hope people actively participate in politics. And your vote do really count. And please just try and ensure to participate.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.